This is a deep-rooted question. I challenge you guys to answer the same thing for yourselves because I really had to put some work into it, and I can make this into a whole 3 series by itself. But who am I outside of the pump? So to start that, first of all, I am a husband. I've been married to my wife for going on 3 years now. I'm a dad of two. I'm a personal trainer and nutrition coach. I've been doing this for 10 plus years now. I'm a brother, I am a son, I am all these things, but above all, I am a child of God. The day when I accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, I turned myself from being an enemy of God into a child of God. But above that as well is I'm a representative. So right now, as you guys are watching this video, whether you know it or not, you are making a judgment about me. When I say that I identify myself with Jesus as a son of God, or identify myself as this representative, you are making a judgment about me, and you expect me to carry myself in a specific type of way. You wouldn't expect me to have my shirt off, showing my abs, or being cocky or being vain, because we know that that's not association with Jesus, because that's not his character, right? So above all, that's what my identity is. However, before I really started to take my relationship with Jesus serious, I was saved, but I was still that baby Christian. My identity was personally wrapped up in my looks. So many of you may be able to testify to this, some of you may not. But I was a very prideful person, and the pride came from my own insecurity as a little kid. So you probably couldn't guess it. People are always shocked when I tell them this, but I grew up as a chubby kid. Okay, it was just genetic. My dad grew up as a chubby kid too. Until we hit our teenage years, we started to get our growth spurt and we leaned out. But I grew up as a chubby kid, and that came with name calling from friends, that came from name calling from kids at school, that came from name calling from my own family. Okay, so that destroyed my confidence, and I never had the self-esteem to put myself forward because I just didn't feel like I was worthy. I didn't feel like I could, because I always heard what's bad about me, but never anything that was good about me. And to this day, that's still something that plays into my life. Am I qualified? Do I have the credentials or the abilities to do this? And that's something I still battle with in my own mind. But I started working out at 14 years old, and I'm 33 now. And when I started to achieve the results that I wanted, I started to become very vain, like so vain that I was one of those people who every chance I could get, I would take a picture and post it on my social media with my abs flexed or flexing in some type of way, trying to gain attention, because what I was really trying to do was get affirmation from people. But God had to burn that out of me, and that's a whole nother story. But my identity was wrapped up in that because it's something that I lacked growing up, and I was trying to find that through people. And we know and we learn now that when you need affirmation from people, you're going to constantly need affirmation from people.